Welcome to Work Reborn, live from Barcelona, brought to you by Lenovo. Work Reborn is a research series surveying over 600 senior IT leaders worldwide to uncover the key to creating a productive digital workplace. Last report, we talked about using AI to work smarter and stay safer. Now we're moving from AI readiness to AI reality, where technology and human connection are reshaping how we work and thrive in this new era of work, or as we like to call it, Work Reborn. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming by our booth today here in Barcelona. I would love for you to share just a little bit about who you are and what you do for our listeners.
So my name is Christina. I'm based in Munich, Germany. I work for Siemens and I do industry analyst relations. So I work with technology analysts who are here. We are at the Gartner IT Symposium. So they are neutral industry influencers or authorities who talk a lot to our customers. So it's absolutely vital that they know the latest and greatest about what we do.
I think that's why you're an awesome person to have on our show, because we're really trying to educate our CIOs and CTOs that are listening on what is really going on right now in the market and what is going to come in the future. And from our research that we did, we published our fourth report this year. We found that 83% of IT leaders agree that predictive and proactive issue resolution is going to be key in the digital workspace, but only 21% have actually achieved this. So what's standing in the way of bridging that gap, and what small step do you think will move the industry closer to this achievement?
So I think this relates to AI. This conference also is all about AI and agentic AI in particular this year. So when it comes to AI for Siemens, what we really need is reliable AI. You can't afford any hallucination or incorrect results. So we talk about industrial AI, which is trustworthy, reliable, and this is really what our customers need because they can't afford hallucination in their processes, in their manufacturing. So that is really where we see what needs to happen. So reliable industrial grade AI, this is the key for us.
So let's talk about it a little bit deeper in regards to like an IT department, right? A lot of conversations have been brought up in the past, a couple times we've done this show around like how do we use AI to enable like our IT departments, and what ways can we use it to, almost be predictive and, showing like in advance what threats could occur and things of that nature. So have you, in your research or in speaking to any clients, has anyone talked about maybe using AI within their IT landscape?
Yeah, so Siemens is, very active in industries like smart infrastructure, digital industries. We even build trains. So we're not selling IT really. But AI, is of course predicting. Like we use AI in building management, for instance.
Wow.
So Comfort AI, you can predict. Like AI is looking into what will the weather be like outside, and then it adjusts the temperature within the building management platform that we have.
That's really cool. I love that example. Let's talk a little bit maybe about how you've seen AI positively impact employee experience.
Employee experience. So also there, I can pick an example from one of our clients. So a manufacturing plant, AI is now able to sort things in a manufacturing lane without the things being like grouped before. So now it can be like a wild mix of things, and AI with robots can now pick the things, and we have huge savings through this. So it's not an employee experience, but our customers obviously
Right.
have a lot of business benefits.
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting use case. Something that's been important for us on the podcast is to share different like industries and how they're using AI to understand what the possibilities are, because a big theme I think now isn't necessarily, oh, are we ready for AI? I think it's how are we adopting AI and what's going to make that from concept to a reality. So, do you have any advice for leaders who are looking to better integrate AI into their process, or even just some motivation as well as they're trying to navigate these changes right now?
I guess you really have to see what business case you want to solve. So for our clients, also feedback was that they need more engineering help. So what we are working on at the moment is an industrial foundation model, which is a small language model that specifically speaks the language of engineers. And this is really all about data. You need to feed AI with the right data to get the right outcomes. That is where the beauty is.
Yeah. So the theme of this podcast, and I ask a lot of everyone, almost everyone, this question is called Work Reborn. It's kind of like the future of work, or especially in the workplace. I would love to hear what you think Work Reborn means to you in your own personal opinion. What do you think the future of work will be? How does that change for both customer, employee, leadership? Like, what is that evolution? What do you think that will be, and what does Work Reborn in that essence mean to you?
I think it's all about embracing the new AI capabilities and tools that we have that we can work with. And it's about lifelong learning. This is what we heard here at the Gartner IT Symposium. 1% of job losses will be due to AI. That's minimal. The media report AI will be responsible for, or the reason for a lot of job losses. It's not true. AI will not take away our job, it will change our job. And it's our responsibility to keep up with these developments and to embrace that. And then, we can benefit from the full capabilities that AI will bring to all of us, which are obviously awesome.
I love that you brought up that statistic. I think that is really reassuring to hear, especially as we go through this rebirth or really digital transformation of entering this next era with AI. Christina, thank you so much for taking just a few
Thank
minutes
you.
out of your day and the conference to come chat with me at the podcast booth. If anyone is interested in learning more about our Work Reborn research report, to check out the data or the study that we have done, make sure you download it by clicking the link in the description below. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, a QR code will appear here that you can scan and download a copy for yourself. Thank you so much, and that wraps our episode.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to Work Reborn, powered by Lenovo. Lenovo is turning readiness into reality, empowering people, technology, and businesses to move forward together. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Apple or Spotify to continue the conversation on how we're bringing new life to the modern workplace. Thanks for watching.
Lenovo.